Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Baron and I'm one professional data analyst person. Today, I have been doing something interesting in the past 2 weeks, and I found that something interesting it's really about how to do the version control about Power BI. I think I have done some learning, so I would like to share with you. Yeah, let me share my screen so you can see what I'm talking about. Go to here. Yep, now this one, this one. Yeah, in traditionally in Power BI, there are a lot of, your organizations or your team may have a lot of, Power BI reports that save in either SharePoint or your local drive. I think different from SQL code, we normally deal with SQL code or Python code doing the version control so people can check it and can get it back to the original version if something goes wrong. But in Power BI report, since Power BI report is just a file, how can we know the detailed information from this report? In my case, last week, what we want to do, I think the business direction for me is that, for a given report, you have so many columns, and you have DAX, you have calculate column, you have measures, and our business question is that firstly, we want to see the description of each measures or each calculate columns. This one can be done by adding the description here. But one more question comes to me later. Say someone changed the DAX today, and then he forgot to update it. How can we know that? Either there are some programmatic way to deal with that, or you can use, this is my solution, use a version control, a kind of governance way to manage it by teamwork. I haven't figured out any programmatic way like Python code to deduct it because I just feel I just think governance way may be easier because it requires 4 eyes or 6 eyes to work together. Okay, so that's my business question. So if someone changed the DAX today, and then he changed it totally, or he added a new DAX, then he forgot to add a description. How can we manage that? The two tools I'm going to use here, one tool is called Tabular Edit. The second one is just can be any version control software, like this one I'm using now is GitHub. I think I want to call this one. By using the Tabular Edit, you can save your Power BI's metadata as a BIM file. I save here. BIM file can be opened. It's a JSON file. So this one, open this, it's a very mature, it's very easy JSON file. So yeah, I think since the description is the text code will be saved as an expression here. And I think there's a description here. Let me search. No, this one. Yeah. All right, maybe this one I haven't added any description. But if you have done any description, you will have this line in your BIM file. So basically, this file includes the expression here in DAX. Then basically what I'm saying here is that the BIM file includes almost all the information, not only DAX and description, but other information in your Power BI file. Okay. So, okay, the next step is that, okay, so we have a baseline here. We have the file, Power BI file, and then we have the metadata file. How can say, then back to my question, say, if someone update it, add a new measure or change expression, how can we know he changed this description or not? You can use Python code to do that as well. I have no doubt you can do that. I just feel since we have existing tool like GitHub, why do I need to be worried about developing a new Python code? Here is just one example of say how I do that is that firstly, I will share another link in this video that tell you how to add your existing folder into your either your GitHub or the repository. Anyway, I just say since I have this folder here, that if they are the starting point, I only have two files. One is the original Power BI file, and another is the original BI file, like a JSON file. So if someone will change the measure or change anything in the Power BI report, what he needs to do is just to save the BI file. Okay, overwrite it again. After you overwrite it, GitHub will tell you automatically, say, the greens means, okay, you add a new measure. Here I add a new measure for the new measure, and the DAX is just number one. Then also I delete this one. I think I delete this one before. So this information is not here anymore. So I forgot it's a kind of this measure. I think I delete this column, maybe. Yeah, this here column. And in another measure, I think it's in this one. I think here. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's the here. In another file, another DAX column, I exchange one of the value from 1070 to 1090. So the system can automatically find it. Here, there's some other information that has been deleted since I saved the file, overwrite the BIM file. Yeah, think about it. Since you have that, in this business constraint, in this business scenario, what you need to do is just, okay, if I'm the owner of this Power BI report, I will check, okay, whether I have a new measure. Okay, this is a new measure, but I don't have a description for it. So I need to go back to add it. So it's tool for my self-check. And once you have done that, you probably can commit to main and then create a pull request. And so different team members can check it together. And they can not only check your description, but they can also check what code you have changed. Yeah, just you can think of the DAX, this kind of like SQL code. People check what you have made, where you have made the changes, whether they make sense or not. Yeah, I think I call it things. Yeah, this one. Yeah, this one. I changed it to this one. Yeah. The basic. Oh, I forgot to say that before you say after you made the change here, you need to save this file first, and then use the Tableau edit to save it as a new VM file. That's what I'm doing here. It's quite simple, straightforward. Then starting from there, you can begin to work with your team to do the version control. Regarding the Tableau edit, the kernel, if you just go, this 2.0 version is free, and if you just Google it here, say this one is not free. The number 3 is not free. Yeah, you need to buy it. But for myself, I can deal with that well enough. After you download that and you install the software, then your external tool will have that. Yeah, that's all I want to share, and I hope this lesson can give you some idea how you can use Power GitHub combined with the metadata file to do the version control. Yeah, this is my current way of getting the metadata of Power BI. There may be other ways to get it. So if you can have another way, please share with me, and I'm happy to learn from you as well. Yeah, thank you.